Welcome back to Coins Numismatic Series. Today we're diving into two wheat pennies that many collectors have seen, but very few truly understand. At first glance they look like ordinary old cents from the 1950s. But hidden within these classic Lincoln wheat pennies are fascinating stories of post-war America, massive mintages, elusive high-grade survivors, valuable repunched mint marks, striking errors, and collector demand that continues to grow year after year. Some of the finest examples have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars, proving once again that even a single penny can become a numismatic treasure. So grab your coin albums, check those old wheat cents, and let's explore the top two rare 1952 D and 1953 D Dirty Wheat Penny 1 cent coins history and value guide. 1952 D Lincoln Wheat Cent. The 1952 D Lincoln Wheat Cent represents one of the most interesting issues from the final decade of the famous Wheat Penny series. While millions of Americans handled these coins every day during the early 1950s, few could have imagined that decades later collectors would carefully examine them for rare varieties, mint errors, and condition rarities. To fully appreciate the significance of the 1952 D Wheat Cent, it's important to understand the historical period in which it was produced. America in 1952 was experiencing rapid economic growth following World War II. New suburbs were expanding across the country, consumer spending was increasing, and the United States was establishing itself as a dominant global power. Coins played a critical role in daily commerce, and the Lincoln cent remained one of the most heavily used denominations in circulation. The Lincoln cent design itself already carried more than 4 decades of history. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it became the first circulating American coin to feature the portrait of a real historical figure. The design was created by Victor David Brenner and remains one of the most recognizable coin designs in United States history. On the obverse, collectors find Lincoln's distinguished profile facing right. Above his portrait appears the national motto, "In God We Trust." Liberty is positioned to the left while the date and Denver mint mark appear on the right side. The reverse features the famous wheat ears design. 2 wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above appears E pluribus unum. This classic reverse would remain in use until 1958 before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. The Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of 1952 D Lincoln cents, making the coin common in circulated grades. However, experienced collectors know that mintage alone never tells the entire story. What makes the 1952 D especially interesting is the quality of surviving examples. Because these coins circulated extensively, most acquired heavy wear. They passed through countless hands, cash registers, vending machines, and banks. As a result, finding examples with original mint luster and minimal contact marks becomes increasingly difficult as grades rise. Many collectors focus on color preservation when evaluating 1952 D cents. Copper coins naturally tone and darken over time. Professional grading services categorize them as brown, red-brown, or red. Fully red examples displaying original mint color command the strongest premiums because they represent a small percentage of surviving coins. The difference in value between a worn brown example and a pristine red specimen can be dramatic. Another reason collectors pursue the 1952 D involves mint errors. During the minting process, countless opportunities existed for mistakes to occur. Although most errors were caught and destroyed, some escaped into circulation. Off-center strikes remain among the most popular. These errors occur when a blank planchet is improperly positioned between the dies. The resulting coin displays part of the design missing from one side, while remaining visible on the other. Broad strikes also attract significant collector attention. These occur when the retaining collar fails to properly contain the planchet during striking. The coin expands beyond its normal diameter and lacks a properly formed rim. Double-struck examples are particularly dramatic. When a coin receives more than one strike, overlapping design elements can create spectacular visual appearances that collectors eagerly seek. Clipped planchets remain another desirable category. These errors occur before striking when the blank is improperly cut from the metal strip. The resulting curved section missing from the coin creates an unmistakable appearance. Die cracks and cuds provide another fascinating area of study. As production dies wore out from striking millions of coins, cracks developed within the die surface. These imperfections transferred onto coins as raised lines and unusual metal formations. Collectors also pay close attention to repunched mint marks. During this era, mint marks were punched into working dies by hand. Occasionally, the mint mark was punched more than once, creating visible doubling or repositioning. These repunched mint mark varieties remain popular because they provide direct evidence of the manual die preparation methods used by the mint. One reason the 1952 D remains appealing is accessibility. Unlike major key dates that require substantial investment, collectors can still locate examples in old collections, inherited accumulations, and dealer inventories. The possibility of discovering a premium-grade coin or valuable variety continues to attract new hobbyists. Condition rarity creates the greatest excitement. While circulated examples remain affordable, elite mint-state examples become surprisingly scarce. Registry set collectors compete intensely for the finest known specimens because population reports reveal how few survive with exceptional surfaces and strong eye appeal. As grades approach the highest certified levels, prices can increase dramatically. Small differences in strike quality, luster, and preservation often determine whether a coin is worth a few dollars or several hundred. Collector demand remains strong because the 1952 D represents the classic era of wheat cent collecting. The coin captures a period when American manufacturing was booming. The Denver Mint was producing enormous quantities of circulating coinage, and the wheat cent design was approaching the end of its historic run. Today, the 1952 D continues to be collected by beginners, advanced specialists, variety hunters, and registry competitors alike. Whether found in a family collection or purchased from a dealer, the coin remains an important part of Lincoln cent history. For many collectors, the thrill comes not from the ordinary examples, but from the possibility of discovering a beautifully preserved survivor, a rare repunched mint mark, or a spectacular mint error hiding among seemingly common wheat pennies. 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat Cent. The 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat Cent may appear nearly identical to the 1952 D at first glance, but its story contains its own unique place within American numismatic history. Produced just 5 years before the end of the Wheat Pennies series, the 1953 D emerged during the final chapter of one of the most beloved coin designs ever created. The Denver Mint struck an impressive 700,515,000 examples during 1953, making it one of the highest mintage wheat cents of the era. Despite that enormous production figure, collectors continue to pursue the issue because of condition rarity, valuable varieties, and strong historical appeal. Like other wheat cents of the period, the coin was struck from an alloy consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighed approximately 3.11 grams and featured the familiar Victor David Brenner design that had defined the Lincoln cent series since 1909. By 1953, Americans were using pennies constantly. Millions entered circulation every month through grocery stores, restaurants, banks, and vending machines. Because the cent played such a vital role in commerce, most examples experienced extensive wear shortly after leaving the mint. This widespread circulation explains why pristine survivors are much scarcer than the mintage figures might suggest. The obverse displays Abraham Lincoln's portrait along with "I in God we trust," liberty, and the date. The Denver Mint mark appears below the date area, identifying the coin as a product of the Denver Mint. The reverse showcases the famous wheat ears design that collectors affectionately call the Wheat Penny reverse. The design evokes themes of agriculture, prosperity, and national growth, making it one of the most enduring reverses in American coinage. One area of major collector interest involves repunched mint mark varieties. The 1953 D is known for several collectible repunched mint mark varieties, including recognized D over D configurations that resulted from multiple punches during die preparation. These varieties continue to attract specialists because they reveal the handcrafted aspects of mid-century mint operations. The FS 501 and FS 502 repunched mint mark varieties are among the best-known examples associated with the issue. Collectors often examine mint marks under magnification, searching for evidence of secondary impressions and misplaced punches. Mint errors provide another source of excitement. Off-center strikes remain among the most dramatic and valuable. Depending on the percentage of displacement and whether the date remains visible, values can rise substantially. Broad strikes are collected because they illustrate what happens when the collar mechanism fails during striking. Clipped planchets demonstrate mistakes during blank production and remain highly popular among error collectors. Double strikes frequently command strong premiums because of their dramatic appearance and visual appeal. Die cracks and retained cuds provide further opportunities for collectors who specialize in die state progression and mint production anomalies. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the 1953 D is the challenge of finding exceptional quality. Many surviving examples show weak strikes, dull surfaces, spotting, or environmental damage. Collectors searching for premium pieces focus heavily on luster, eye appeal, strike sharpness, and original color. Color designation plays a critical role in valuation. Brown examples represent the most common category. Red-brown examples occupy the middle ground. Fully red examples with vibrant original mint color are the most sought after and often command substantial premiums. Some of the finest certified red examples have achieved remarkable auction results. According to PCGS Coin Facts, high-grade examples have realized thousands of dollars at auction, demonstrating the power of condition rarity within a seemingly common issue. A PCGS-certified MS-67 red specimen realized $7,475 at auction, highlighting how scarce elite-quality examples truly are. This dramatic value difference teaches an important lesson in numismatics. Rarity is not always determined by mintage. Although more than 700 million examples were produced, very few survived in nearly perfect condition. That scarcity drives competition among advanced collectors and registry participants. The 1953 D also benefits from strong popularity within the wheat cent community. Collectors frequently encounter 1950s wheat cents during coin roll hunting and estate collection searches. Community discussions often note that 1950s wheat cents remain among the most commonly discovered wheat pennies, keeping interest in the series alive for new generations of collectors. For beginners, the 1953 D offers an accessible entry point into wheat cent collecting. For advanced specialists, it presents opportunities to pursue rare repunched mint marks, high-grade registry examples, and unusual mint errors. The coin also occupies an important position historically. Only 5 years later, the wheat ears reverse would disappear forever. In 1959, the United States Mint introduced the Lincoln Memorial Reverse to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. As a result, every late-date wheat cent represents part of the final chapter of a design that had served America for half a century. Today, the 1953 D remains a favorite among collectors because it combines affordability, historical significance, variety potential, and condition rarity. What appears to be an ordinary penny often becomes something far more interesting when examined closely. A hidden repunched mint mark, a spectacular error, or an exceptionally preserved red example can transform a common wheat cent into a highly desirable collectible. That enduring possibility is exactly why collectors continue searching through rolls, albums, dealer boxes, and inherited collections. Every 1953 D wheat cent carries the chance of revealing a piece of American numismatic history that has survived for more than 70 years, waiting for the next collector to discover its story.